Hi, it's Carrie West, Function Nutrition and Lifestyle Counselor. Happy holidays to everyone. If sleep is part of your New Year's resolution, something you're hoping to get a little more of, then you're in the right place. Today I'm focusing in on sleep and nutrition and how we might support ourselves. Sleep is a very important pillar in managing blood sugar as well as overall health. While there's nothing wrong with supplementation, there's always somewhat of a risk anytime there's an intervention, whether it's pharmaceutical or supplementation. So always check with your medical provider. And again, it's always preferred to get as much of our nutritional needs met through our food, so I'll give some suggestions as well. Nutrition is key to our overall health as well as sound sleep. Remember, many of the neurohormones and neurotransmitters, such as melatonin, are made in the gut. So again, a healthy gut and adequate nutrition is so key. In fact, sleep supportive food starts with breakfast. Again, we want to make sure we're balancing our blood sugar and keeping our blood sugar levels stable throughout the day. It absolutely affects our sleep. And you may want to consider disruptors such as caffeine, refined sugar, as well as hydrolyzed fats, which cause oxidation. Remember our simple mantra of eating fat, fiber, and protein with every meal to keep our blood sugar levels stable. Try not to eat heavy meals before sleep. If you do find you're hungry at the end of the night, then go ahead and have a snack in the form of a meat pill, which is a small amount of protein that won't spike your blood sugars and disrupt your sleep. Try and opt for eating cruciferous veggies and greens. They feed our good gut bacteria, and they also help with the detoxification, sweeping toxins out, which help balance our hormones. Cruciferous veggies being cabbage, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, broccoli, radishes. Healthy fats build hormones, and balanced hormones promote sound sleep. So try to opt for healthy fats such as coconut oil, ghee, olive oil, flaxseed, chia seeds, avocado, fatty fish, and try to stay away from the industrial seed oils which cause inflammation. If you suffer from a mast cell disorder or other histamine intolerance, you might consider a low histamine diet, which could also be helpful if you're having disrupted sleep. You might consider an anti-inflammatory diet, as inflammation drives disrupted sleep, and disrupted sleep also drives inflammation, sort of a negative feedback loop there. So consider an anti-inflammatory diet and eat all the colors of the rainbow. Always opt for diversity in eating a wide array of vegetables with some fruits, and all your leafy greens, berries, bright colors. Additionally, turmeric and ginger have wonderful anti-inflammatory properties, so it would be great to find ways to incorporate that into your meals. In addition, omega-3 helps modulate inflammation, so if you can find a way to incorporate omega-3 rich foods such as sardines, salmon, and other fatty fish, chia seeds, flax seeds, that would be very helpful as well. As we know, processed foods cause inflammation. Try to avoid processed foods with additives, dyes, and preservatives, and opt instead for single ingredients or real foods. Also avoiding refined sugar since it's an anti-nutrient. If possible, try and avoid alcohol and caffeine, alcohol being a sedative that affects our REM sleep, and caffeine being a stimulant that impacts our sleep adversely. Especially for women in our menopausal years, we have a harder time processing alcohol, or at the very least, limit your caffeine intake to the morning and try to avoid alcohol and nicotine before bedtime. Some studies suggest a connection between dairy and the lymphatic system function, which could, if there's issues, could lead to nasal congestion and mouth breathing, which can impact sleep and disrupt liver function and cause inflammation. So that might be something to consider. Herbs and adaptogens can be incredibly supportive as well. There's a few that I might suggest include passionflower, skullcap, and valerian. Passionflower comes either in a tincture or a powder form. I personally get mine on mountain rose herbs, along with some wonderful loose leaf teas. They have some nighttime teas that include valerian. Of course, I also like Maca root, which helps balance hormones. So again, I'll include some information for you in the video. You might also try Montmorency or tart cherry that has been known to be helpful for sleep. In terms of supplementation, magnesium glycinate is also helpful for sleep. Well, that wraps up today's video. I hope it was helpful, and I always look forward to hearing from you. Let me know if you have any questions in the feed. Again, have a wonderful holiday and Happy New Year.